Our philosophy is pretty straightforward. It's all about finding great fits in a college. And I say fits plural, because I think a lot of students and families come in here thinking, oh, there's one college for me. And what we want to help them understand is that if you do a thorough search based on the criteria that are designed for you, you're going to find many colleges that are good fits for you.
We put a lot of work in on the front end trying to help students gauge what those priorities really are for themselves. And that's wildly different from their best friend or the person that sits next to them in almost every class.
I was able to find some colleges that I really loved that I never would have been able to find outside of college counseling. The stress for every senior is huge. And I've talked to so many of my friends and said, how would we have done this by ourselves? There's no way that I could have imagined not having the support of college counseling. They helped me for everything that I had to do. I knew exactly what to do when I went to go visit colleges, where I should go, who I should talk to.
We have a very rigorous academic curriculum where students have to write, think critically, do deep research, and these are exactly the skills they need to research and find a great fit college.
There's time built into the curriculum for students to be able to kind of shape their message. In senior year, in particular, students get the chance to write essays and practice common application essays, college essays.
So I asked them to think about those things really intently, and then each essay I asked them to look back on the comments I made and address them. So unless we give them a lot of practice, there's no way they're going to become better. And I think we're really lucky here because we have talented faculty members. We have small class sizes.
At a school that accepts 10% of the applicants, 20% of PREP's applications are being accepted to that school, and we see that across the board.
I used to work in the college admissions side at Stanford and Caltech, and certainly the students that I remember most were the ones that asked that second and third tier question of, I've already done some research on the school, it seems like a good fit for me, can you tell me more about this program?
Every single teacher is willing to meet with you outside of class, and they're amazing inside of class, and didn't write a general recommendation letter, but they really said who I was as a person, and they made the time to make sure that they knew who I was.
An important piece of college counseling is actually applying to college. And we do a 3-day application boot camp with our seniors in early September to help them complete the Common App, to complete state applications, to work on that personal essay. So we have a team of faculty that are meeting with students to help them present who they are in the most compelling way possible. And every January, we bring back 30 alums. They want to come back because they want to come back and meet with our juniors and seniors and share their perspective on the college search process now that they're in college as a freshman, a sophomore, a junior, or a senior. And they also talk with our seniors about that adjustment to college life, which is huge.
I graduated from Prep in 2015, and I'm in the class of 2019 at Yale University. I was encouraged to look as broadly as I could, but I never felt limited. And I think it was really inspiring to be believed in that way.
I am a sophomore at Princeton University. I graduated in the class of 2015 from Prep. I kind of had to sit down with myself and regroup because I realized I wasn't really focusing on my own priorities, and so I threw myself back into researching schools, and I ended up on Princeton, which initially I had eliminated. So I applied through the Single Choice Early Action Program and was eventually admitted. I definitely credit Prep with helping me foster, this kind of intellectual passion that I pride myself on.
Prep has allowed me to succeed in college, and I think later on in life because it allowed me to really develop myself as a person.
I never felt intimidated in the classrooms in college at all, just because I was prepared in a place where discussion-based questions were asked and everyone felt comfortable talking in the classroom. I felt comfortable going up to my teachers if I had any questions. So in that way, I always felt prepared going to college, and even with writing papers, I totally felt prepared. I knew what to do when I had a prompt or an essay question or just, anything that was asked of me, I felt completely prepared.
My mantra is that students need to feel known and know where they're going. And the amount of time we can spend with families and with students individually really puts us in the place to be knowledgeable and to help them make the best choices.